cars that have not been involved in anything yet, knock on wood, A.J. Allmendinger, Michael Waltrip, Casey Kane, and Austin Dillon, and that is a very short list of cars.
Boy, they just dodged a bullet on the backstretch, Jeff. Martin Truex Jr. got turned sideways. I have no clue how he saved it. Bounced slightly off the wall and is on his way.
Truex running in the third spot before that incident. Looks like he lost a couple of positions. Great save, but he is on the move again, headed to turn 4.
Side by side for fourth, and the former race leader, Eric Almirola, may have a problem. That car to the back of this lead pack.
And he is free falling. He was leading last time by. He will not be this time. Now at the front of the field, it's the Chevrolet of Kyle Larson, followed by Ryan Blaney, then Chase Elliott, Truex, and Joey Logano.
Almirola continues to backslide. Now he's trying to rally the troops a bit. When he got checked up in turn 2, they went 3 deep, and Truex nearly got turned into the fifth.
Closer to the front, challenge for fourth. Joey Logano dives to the inside of Martin Truex Jr., while at the same time, Ryan Blaney and Chase Elliott are going at it. Now it's 3 wide, Blaney on the bottom, Logano in the middle, and Truex topside.
And there's still 3 wide for position number 3. Kurt Busch is there as well, along with Trevor Bayne side by side behind him. Kyle Larson and Chase Elliott, meanwhile, single file off the corner.
Man, they are scrambling from about third to fourth on back, lined up 3 wide, about 4 rows deep, while Kyle Larson leads the way. Chase Elliott is second. He's looking for a chance to make a move in turn 1.
After a number of incidents here in the second half of this race, they certainly aren't gun shy. Elliott tries the outside on Kurt Busch. It doesn't work. He'll fall back in line in front of Paul Menard. Here comes Kurt Busch to the top of the racetrack.
He'll step to the outside of Ryan Blaney in a challenge for second. Larson sees Busch coming. He'll jump to the outside line to block. So it's Larson, Kurt Busch, Chase Elliott. Now it's Joey Logano, your top 4.
Ryan Blaney leads that inside lane back to 5th and drafting help from Paul Menard. Also in that outside lane, you have Trevor Bayne and Martin Truex Jr. behind Logano.
Every single pit stop, Kurt Busch has been hitting pit road, working on that 41 Ford, tuning up those quarter panels from damage that happened early. He's got that Ford right now back in good shape, Joe, and I'll tell you what, he just might win this 500.
My goodness, it's amazing. He's still running as well as he is after the damage he sustained here this afternoon. Right in the middle of that pack, the thick of it above turn number 2, Ryan Blaney up on the outside again.
Here he comes to the outside of the racetrack. It's a good run on Chase Elliott. Tries to go for the lead. Larson throws the block. Oh, and he gets snookered. Kurt Busch will charge to his outside. Kurt Busch goes to second.
Kyle Larson continues the lead. Kurt Busch in the outside lane goes to second. Then it's Ryan Blaney. First car on the bottom, third, and he's side by side with Joey Logano.
Exchanging haymakers at the front of the field, all the way through the field. It is blow after blow after blow, and we still have 40 to go. Larson leads over Kurt Busch, then Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, and Chase Elliott. And again, Dave, they're back at it.
It has not been artistic at times, but you cannot question the intensity this afternoon. Front of the pack, it's still Kyle Larson at the head of the parade.
First side-by-side battle is where Joey Logano goes to the outside of Paul Menard. They race wheel to wheel, while at the same time, Larson goes to the top of Blaney goes to the outside of Kurt Busch, throwing the block on Logano. It's Chase Elliott. It's a free-for-all in 3.
Ryan Blaney took a look to the outside, had to fall back in the line in 3rd. Chase Elliott is in 4th, looking to Blaney's outside, trying to take that spot away.
Paul Menard is in the thick of this battle. He's down on the inside of the racetrack, trying to find some drafting help. Now suddenly he peels down a little bit lower because Ryan Blaney gets stuck in the middle. Now he's going to the back of the pack.
Blaney throws out the anchor. He begins to plummet toward the rear of the field. He's back toward the tail end of the top 10. Finally gets it back into double file formation behind the Eric Almirola Ford.
Up front, Kyle Larson brings the field to the back straightaway as the race leader. On his back bumper, there's Kurt Busch. Behind them, Joey Logano. Behind them, side by side for 4th, Trevor Bayne to the outside of Chase Elliott.
Trevor Bayne thinking about making it 3 wide, has Chase Elliott to his inside. Those 2 cars locked up side by side from 4th on back. Top 3 are single file, led by Kyle Larson.
And he is at the bottom of the racetrack, then he's at the top of the racetrack, then he's in the middle of the racetrack. Kurt Busch doing everything he can to get inside or outside of the race leader, but Kyle Larson block after block, and he'll do it again as they race back to 1.
He leads by a car length into the banking at turn 1. Kurt Busch second, Joey Logano third, climbing the banking, trying to get back into it. Here comes Trevor Bayne, all beaten up, but still fast in 4th place.
Lead pack coming up on some lap traffic now. They'll squeeze by, and Joey Logano's going to pin Larson. Use the lap car as a pick. Logano goes for the lead. He's wheel to wheel with Larson in 3.
Side by side among the top 15 into turn number 3 with Joey Logano to the bottom of the racetrack. He and Kyle Larson nearly come together. It's Logano by a fender off turn 4.
Logano gets the good run off turn number 4, but Larson's not giving in. He's still hanging tough there in the outside lane. Now Kurt Busch is behind Logano, where Chase Elliott lines up down.